Christmas 1977, we had with us my parents, Grandpa's parents, one parent, and my sister and brother-in-law and their 3 children, and my uncle and aunt, who were elderly and had no family at all and had nowhere else to go. So they came to me. I did Christmas every year, right from the first, as soon as we had children. We had big Christmases. We never just had our family. There was always my mother and father and Uncle Sid and Auntie Rita, who the children were very tolerant about. Auntie Rita became, well, I mean, they came until they died, and Uncle Sidney came after my aunt had died. He came on his own, and we did a special meal for him because he didn't, well, he quite liked turkey. He did eat turkey, but he never ever ate Christmas pudding or anything sweet. He liked celery and he liked Danish blue cheese. We had to have Danish blue cheese and celery for Uncle Sid. It was a very busy time. It was busy socially, much busier than it is now. I mean, everywhere you went, there were other people, and it was very social, very busy. And then we set about a cold supper. We'd only finished lunch an hour and a half before. When you go round the table, and there's my father, your great-grandpa, fooling about. Bits of the cracker, the centre bit, they look like loo rolls on his ears. He just loved his grandchildren and he loved a party, and he just was stupid. And he did pardon my broken arm when he walked into the kitchen for the supper in the evening, which I think I'm standing there saying there's this and this and this and this, but everybody had already started picking at things, and how we found room for it, I honestly don't know. And then we collapse in a heap. Hopefully the parents would then go home. This would be around 8:30, 9 o'clock-ish, because we then watched Morecambe and Wise, the comedians, who were on every Christmas night for years. And the whole country stopped and watched Morecambe and Wise every Christmas night. I mean, they were just one of those things, and they were so funny and so clever. I think what makes it very different is that both sets of grandparents were in the same town, and people in those days didn't move around. Grimsby was fairly isolated, and so everybody knew everybody. And it was very social. Very social. But no, Christmas then, and it's lovely that we've got this film, because that is so typical of what they were like. Just loads of people, aunts and uncles, all with funny little habits of doing things, and it's just good for me. It just reminds me of the big dining room we had. And everybody round the table. Obviously it was the year when the Wombles were really popular. They came to the fore. Holly had one, didn't she, in her hand, and I think everybody was given a Womble at Christmas. Oh dear. And then we fell about and went to bed. Really, it was a hectic, very, very full day.